your poison, right? Technically, oh, this is a bit tough. I think that, that's a really good question, man. Let's choose your poison, really, because I can see ways where the Ling and the Alpha can work. I think the Alpha is a bit more reliable. You know, Ling does require a bit more skill.
And it's good against the Barats.
It's, yeah, oh, but they don't think so. They think, you know what? Get this guy out of here. Get this guy out. He's too good. Ling ban for RBL.
Right. So Alpha is open. Do you think it's 100% Alpha picked up? Because Fredman is still on the board.
Faramis pick. Can Rebellion still go for a Faram? Is Faramis good in the mid lane?
It's pretty good, actually, if you actually want to dive as well up against Evos Glory's composition that wants to front to back.
With the chip as well?
Yeah. When you teleport Netherrealm, right?
Exactly.
Usually you can try to punish, but with the Faramis, technically you'll have that too. No Valentina, no Novari, or sorry, no Yve, and technically no Novaria as well. Yeah, the Faramis can work here, and the Valentina ban will actually kind of help Rebellion, but Evos already have picked Novaria, so they couldn't have gone Valentina either way.
But they could go Faramis, Novaria, Roam.
Oh!
Because that Valentina ban is weird.
That's true. That's actually really true. I think the last time we saw a Faramis roam, or a Faramis mid and a Novaria roam, it was Drian, if I'm not mistaken. Paquito gets locked in first, so they want to try to react to whatever Evos has in stored for Rebellion. If they go for the Faramis, I think Rebellion might go for the Lilia. They might just go for full damage here and out-damage Evos Glory.
The coach from Coach Age, a comment from Coach Age. So far, after the loss, the players' vibe is still positive, but maybe there were minor and major mistakes that happened against Aura. But there you go, Alpha and Minotaur.
Wow, this is a very scary composition here because, again, Minion Fury, massive crowd control. It's a very good response if the chip uses the shortcut as well. And again, Alpha, just a very good initiator, acting initiator as well. Combined with Terizla, a lot of ground control and a lot of damage here in the Evos' composition.
And technically, Faramis would be such a bad pick, right, against that composition, but...
Okay.
Wait. A Farsa.
Last time we saw the Farsa, it was
I
quite
don't
recent.
know if I like it.
Yehezkill went to become Yehezkilled on the Farsa. Let's see if Suelo can change the odds of the Farsa, because this comp from Evos, they do not have a lot of dive. The only guy technically who can really dive to the back would be Terizla with a Flicker penalty zone. It would be quite readable for RBL. We'll just have to see how it works. It's a skill matchup.
So there's a chance.
There's a chance
that this Farsa could work.
And there's a chance that this Farsa could be the reason they lose too, just like Aura yesterday.
And there's definitely a chance for RRQ to be able to still make it to the playoffs if Rebellion let go of this win. Evos are one more game away of securing the playoffs. Ladies and gentlemen, the crowd is going wild here at MPL Arena from both parties. And we are just going to go straight into it. Everything is on the line. Everything has been put to the test. Both teams are put into a corner and they will be seen for their quality and their determination and their intelligence in game number 3. Let's take a look.
Great game between these two teams. See here, again, would be Farsa.
Straight off the bat.
Suelo.
I think
was wrong.
Looking at the emblem straight off the bat, it's the lethal weapon mastery. Ooh, for Suelo, wanting to go for extra damage. D is, oh my lord, this is a snowballing comp for Rebellion. They really want that early game. They want to just go and plow through Evos. Everyone is a damage dealer except for Vincent and Audi. And technically Audi does a lot of base damage too with that concussive blast, so even Cars, he's gonna be going full damage, guys. That's a lethal ignition, Festival of Blood Rupture. If they don't win in the early game, it's gonna be tough for Rebellion.
So again, they're putting all their eggs in one basket, just like game number 2. It didn't work out for them. But maybe they've learned from those mistakes, those minor setbacks, those decision-making that eventually made Evos be able to come back. We'll see. They're putting a lot of pressure here in the EXP lane. Again, a debut pick for Suelo on the Farsa.
And not a good record for that Roger for D on that Roger. 2 losses already.
That's true. It has been mostly successes on Vincent, Roger, in the jungle compared to that gold lane. But let's see this level 4 power spike. It'll definitely be still more favored if they go for a full fight to Evos around this neutral objective. But if Cars pokes them down, that'll change.
4v4 in the turtle setup here. Evos Gory is on the poke on towards the turtle. Daytona's welcome. Does not connect. Vincent, though, will connect at the retry. Good knock up. Hey, take a look at the chain CC built up. But the damage is there for Rebellion as Suelo collects the double. Money, money, money.
1v3. And remember, oh, that was close.
What?
Wait, what?
Bronze isolated. Vincent Cars is there. Now Cloughlin looking to provide cover, but Cars.
Oh my.
Portal?
Killing machine.
Brans walked into the portal that was left there.
Oh.
Brans walked into his own death. Oh no, that's not what you want to see.
Was it a miscom?
It was just, he just moved towards it. He just didn't notice it. Oh, I want to replay.
I want to replay.
What? Brans.
Let's see though. 1,500 gold lead already.
Oh, that's so sad, man, because again, that just gave Rebellion so much more pressure. He was getting a really good lane in the bottom lane. Oh my lord, that could not have been worse for Evos. They lost 3 and they lost Brand, so make it 4. That the Tom needs to scale. Oh my god, now they're just bullying in the enemy jungle. Audi puts a shortcut.
Take a look at Fluffy here. Looking for perhaps his grab more space. Vincent still. Oh, Daytona's welcome. On towards One. Dreams is there to provide the cover as well. Now Audi jumps on towards the stun, but it's going to be 1-for-1. Both the EXP and the jungler here will be taken out.
I'm still so speechless after that play.
Me too.
What? How does that happen?
Oh, that was so unfortunate, man. But now you can see the level diff for D. And he is quite ahead. This lane is already favored towards the Roger, so if D continues this pace and Rebellion continue this pace as well, the next turtle will be major in favor for Rebellion.
And technically, with the fact that Rebellion have opted for the Farsa, despite how vulnerable a Farsa is, that burst damage in the early game has really done them favors in these team fights. The fact that it's also very high mobility, using the wings by wings to roam around the map, can utilize it as well to get into the best corners to open up that feather airstrike. They found so much value out of it so far, and we've actually seen it as being one of the key reasons that they're able to win out in these team fights. Because earlier on, Annabelle was a level ahead, still unable to get that turtle.
Not able to because of the crazy skirmishes that Rebellion can pull off, basically. Evos needs to be worried about this. Even though they have the control, Munion's Fury.
Connecting, but does not connect really, but it will grab space. Oh, what happened to the bottom side of the map? It is actually feathered airstrike in combination of D, taking Brands down for the second time of the game. Now Audi is there with a shortcut. Now Dreams needs to be careful because 3-on-1 now. Crash course! Enough damage, definitely. Another kill on the board.
So you can see Rebellion. Oh, wait a minute. Fluffy.
Fluffy's there, perhaps to find the clear, but Vincent also teleports. All members of Rebellion actually commits on towards the bottom side, but Fluffy calmly will clear the minion.
So back to the earlier point, what I wanted to address is the fact that Rebellion have changed their playstyle, right? Earlier on, they were more focused on Annabelle, but now you can see that they're understanding the monster that, wait a minute, Brands again!
This is why they picked up the Farsa, killing pressure towards Brands.
And he is feeling that pressure, and that was maybe the mistake that Rebellion made in game number 2, not doing the shutdown, not putting pressure on Brands, not trying to hinge out that late game power spike that he is inevitable to.
Oh my lord. All right, so it's all about denying Brands here in the early game, and so far they've been able to do it so well. Getting him out of the lane, and look, he's just he doesn't know where to go at this point. He can't go to the mid lane. Well, technically he can, but he'll have to be swapping or trading gold. Sharing is the right word with the Novaria. He does finally get a wave there in the bottom lane after the turret has been taken, but this is all going to plan for Rebellion. They've taken the bottom lane turret, and this would most likely be a swap into the mid lane, maybe into up top in the XP lane to go for more turrets and to just fight out these neutral objectives.
The adjustment, right? It's been crazy to see, and I think.
Oh no.
The Blue Bulls, they're so reliant on global presence, if you notice. In game number 2, they didn't really feel it because they were utilizing the Angela as a global presence, but against the Ling, it was a little bit difficult. Game number 1, they had Moskov. Game number 3, they now have Chip. So that macro play that we saw lacking in game number 2 has now been accomplished because of the presence of Audi TZ on the Chip. And now they're going to start pressuring for this neutral objective. Annabelle is level 11, so he's ahead of Vincent. Should be able to win out in these retry battles, but we'll see the setup.
See, Astral Echo spot screen. Good stun, Daytona's welcome. Annabelle though will calmly secures the turtle. Now, good minion fury, and take a look at the crowd control from Evos Glory. With the collapse as well, actually find the dino, and Evos Glory will have more say in that last turtle fight.
Well played to Evos. Super decisive. Dreams in the front, forcing Vincent to use the Death to his welcome or be knocked up by the minion's fury. And then Annabelle.
Oh, let's see. Cars now on the front side. It's taking heat. Evos Glory, oh my goodness, the isolation. Cars nowhere to run. And Evos will grab that kill, no problem. Take a look at the bottom side of the map though. Roger looking to grab another structure perhaps, and D. Yeah, will grab that, no problem.
Gets it. And it looks like he might be getting the next buff as well. D, can he do it?
I think so.
There you go. So they're going to be able to take that away, but it does get traded up with the structure up top for Evos. And the funny thing was, as everything was unfolding with all that chaos from Annabelle and the damage coming through, Brant was in the back, killing the portal.
Yeah.
He's like, not again.
Not again. No, I will not walk in there anymore. He learns from his mistakes, right? I think that's a good point here as Evos continue to weather the storm of Rebellion, and they're doing a good job at weathering the storm here. It was a 3.4k gold lead, but this is why the Novaria, I guess, is so prio for Evos Glory. They're always able to find the vision on Rebellion whenever they want to look for an ambush, whenever they want to try to force a fight, and it makes it very easy to read for Evos Glory. With those hitboxes also enlarged, the dive comes in way more naturally for Evos. Usually the Spear of Alpha it'll be kind of hard to actually dive towards the back with a frontliner in front. But with those hitboxes, technically Annabelle was able to hit Sway Low quite easily, getting the double CC on with the Spear of Alpha, connecting onto Vincent and Sway Low and taking him down. That gold lead now down to just 600. So Rebellion, we spoke of how they are very one-dimensional this game. They're looking for that early to mid snowball. If they get that, it's going to be hard for Evos, but if they don't, the clock's ticking. The clock's ticking real quick because the gold lead is only down to 1k.
But they have a contingency. They have cars. Remember what they were able to pull off with cars on the Paquito.
Yeah, against Onyx.
Mm-hmm. It's a big scar for you, I think.
Not really. Oh, yeah, sure. But yeah, I mean, 1.2k. And Rebellion, I feel like they're being too passive now, right? Sure, you will not pull the trigger unless you're really sure, but you're just being so passive. Is this the right call?
But look at Swalo. Look at his positioning right now.
I think it is okay to stay this passive for now. They still have a 1.4k gold lead. Yes, the clock is ticking, but it's still the 11th minute. It's still within their realm. It's still within their power spike. So they want to take as much time as possible to utilize the portals that Mr. Man Audi TZ can place down. Mr. Man. Because that's really how they've been able to get that 3.4k gold lead as well. Through the macro advantage. So if the Paquito continuously just clears up top, Vincent continuously plays around the Lord, they should be able to look for a leeway perhaps. But it seems like Evos are using this so well. Entropy? Okay.
Swalo is playing a dangerous game.
Annabelle there hovering around. But yeah, here, both teams,
Wait,
no trigger pulled yet.
so Brand Starlium Scythe straight into Divine Glaive again. So he's on his second item, nowhere near ready yet.
Third.
Third.
Yeah.
What's his first item?
Feather of Heaven, Starlium Scythe, and then...
Okay.
Oh! Upside, Fluffy. Oh! That's a knockup. Wow, but no follow-up damage. Now
Survive!
D is on a hunt. He smells blood of Vincent on the other side of the map. Actually, the first one to fall. Fluffy's the trade. And take a look at now Evos Glory. Going up against Rebellion, who has no jungler, will commit all towards the Lord. But Annabelle surely secures it. Now take a look at this. Rebellion actually wants to fight Annabelle now. Loses mortality. But D, oh my goodness. He was the one taken down. Annabelle finds a shutdown.
So unfortunate
What
for
happened?
the Blue Bulls. A 2-for-2 trade. They had to lose Vincent in the process. Vincent got caught despite Rebellion already making that call to commit fully onto Fluffy. And Fluffy was still able to kite out of that engage. Imagine 4 versus 1 by time. And it just fell from there.
The delay by Fluffy buying so much time to make Rebellion later than they even should be. Vincent also, you said it, a turn up, dying after the call. And this might just be it for Evos. They have weathered the storm and they have gone to their own power spikes. Annabelle, level 15, 2 levels ahead on the Alpha. Evos are knocking on the doors of Rebellion's base.
That feather airstrike though. Let's see here, Rebellion trying to hold on that top base turret. It seems like firepower will be enough, surely, to take it to almost to a 1 HP. Rebellion though will still keep all of their base turrets. Also, interestingly enough, Tier 1 and Tier 2 bottom side of the map
Yeah.
still stands.
Car's doing work.
What is Cars doing there though? Now, is he just focusing on pushing that lane? Does he want to go for a 1v1 against Fluffy? Does he win in that 1v1 against Fluffy?
I'll take a look at the items to answer that question. Fluffy doesn't have any damage. He does have a lot of defenses though. Leather Jerkin, Steel Leg Plates, and the Anti-Cuirass. For the Paquito. Oh, wow. He's doing fine himself, man. Hunter Strike, Malefic Roar, and the Heptasis. I think he should be able to hold his own. But can he solo kill Fluffy? I don't think it'll get to a point where he'll be able to solo kill Fluffy, because Fluffy will probably just clear the wave, back away, clear the wave, back away, and Cars won't be able to stop him from clearing the wave and backing away. So it's kind of a stalemate in the bottom lane.
Some shortcuts. Seems like Evos will have space to deny the commitment from Rebellion here. Still gold-wise, 1,500 gold lead to the White Tigers. Rebellion, they are holding on now.
D was able to get a tower in the top side because Evos were tunnel visioning on Paquito, I think. They're looking for a pick onto Paquito before they go in for the engage. And so they were able to get a little bit of value in the top side of the map. You can see Fluffy also rotating towards this side too to try and push for it. But for the most part, despite them being able to get that value, Evo still hold this map control. Annabelle level 15. Okay, Vincent's also level 15. At 15 minutes, when we're talking about this next Lord Dance, what are we expecting in a full 5v5?
Expect Evos to dominate, actually, because that's really what they can do at this point of the game. They have weathered the storm so well, unless this is the core win condition for Rebellion. If somehow Cars gets a good flank, Vincent eats Annabelle, and D cleans up, Rebellion can actually win. But that is a very specific way to win. They can try to split and isolate Evos up with the Paquito in the bottom lane. Technically, they're already going for a 1v1 there. Cars buys a rose gold. Turns out Fluffy actually wins out in the 1v1 so far in the trade, so they don't even have that with them. Audi.
Oh my god, Audi jumping in, Dreams with cover. Oh, shortcut actually. Now Sway Low investing the feathered airstrike. Rebellion now move back as resources already popped left and right. Evos Glory does not pull the trigger yet though on the Lord. Take a look at Fluffy here. It's technically a 5v4. And now Evos Glory, they're capitalizing, clearing the waves and now owning the Lord.
They don't have the resources to do this.
Minion Fury on towards two, and Annabelle collects the kill. Dreams loses immortality, but take a look at Browns here. In trouble as D, able to secure him down. No, Lord secures all towards the Evos
Cars?
side. The shutdown. Cars finding the win in a 2v2. Now Sway low, wings by wings, aggressively looking for the kill perhaps, as Audi will not be able to assist. 3 members taken out.
They use so many resources. It turns out it might have just been a bait. Rebellion have baited Evos into going for the kill, and now they are capitalizing left and right. Fluffy and Clockun are still available, and the Lord was secured by the White Tigers, so it doesn't look like they can go for the end.
This is the right call though. Let's see Fluffy and Clockun looking to punish, as the Lord will be taken care of. Rebellion, very good decision there in clearing the Lord and taking the base turret top lane.
Brands goes for the Blood Wings. I understand here he needs to get a bit more shielding towards the back, but man, his decision to go for Blood Wings instead of Wind of Nature actually costed them almost the game. Luckily, Annabelle, as clean as ever, was able to secure the neutral objective and deny that from Rebellion. But the advantage that Evos had there, it just wasn't seen because of how they took the fight. They need to play in a very, very organized front to back. Rebellion, we said it, if they can somehow flank in the back, get Annabelle in a place where he cannot use the Spear of Alpha to peel, then they can actually win these team fights. And RBL, they found the precise maneuver to make that fight happen. Brands was isolated, and he had no Wind of Nature. D was actually hovering over him. I think D thought he had Wind of Nature. That's why he was like hesitant to fully go in, but then he found out and he's like, all right, I guess I'll take Brands, and then they continue the fight. But expect Brands to sell that boots, the tough boots, for the Wind of Nature very, very soon, because it's not just D that he has to be worried about. Cars can one-tap him too. He can just 1-2, jab him straight and take him out.
But can you expect that same maneuver twice? Right, because that was on the back of the play of Audi TZ on the chip. In the back line, being able to pick up Cars as well with a portal. But don't you think that at this point, Evos would smell it coming?
The later the game goes, the more chaotic these team fights can be, Eterna, and that's why I think actually the chances of that happening grows because of how much map pressure Rebellion have gotten despite them being behind for the last 2 minutes or last 5 minutes. Because they were able to pick up the turrets in the bottom lane. That's another opening for them to flank all the way from bot. Now they need to take care of that mid turret. If they can somehow destroy tier 1 and tier 2 in the mid lane, that gives them even more maneuvers to actually look for the flanks. So yeah, it'll be a skill matchup. Again, both of these teams will try their best for Evos to keep it organized for RBL to make it messy. But it all depends on how they set up for it.
And remember, ladies and gentlemen, everything really does hang in the balance of this match. Evos need this. They need to win this particular game to win this match in order for them to make it to the playoffs. So imagine the pressure that not just Evos are going through, but also Rebellion on the other hand.
Yeah. 20 minutes in, the longest game in the series, right? It was 15, it was 16 on the second and third game. Got a bashing 20 minutes. That's fine, even poking here already. Poking, especially D here, poking the Lord. It's a great benefiting Rebellion, I think.
Yeah, I think so. It's a good slow push that Cars has in the bottom lane, and he's continuously just playing with it. And this is what they need to do. At this point, there's no more scaling. Everybody is almost at full items. We're almost getting to that 60k gold mark as well for RBL. You can expect everybody to be at full items. Brands has used the entropy. Bottom lane pushing will be the key for RBL. Play it slow, because top side will be even with 2 of the base turrets already taken down. Those super minions will be clashing together. It'll all come down to how RBL can bait Evos to be messy. Right now, it doesn't even look like it's possible despite having the Paquito. Terizla, Fluffy's been doing a great job of just screening, and now he's cutting too, which is really, really good. It's risky, but at this point of the game, I don't even think it's risky anymore. Really good build by him, man. Shoutouts to Fluffy, Queen's Wings. So if RBL send more members down there to deal with him, it's an easy Lord for Evos, an easy Lord fight at least. And if Fluffy continues to do this, RBL's advantage kind of gets nullified. We're at a stalemate.
I'm just watching brands go back and forth. I'm watching the chip. My eyes are locked on these heroes, right? And there it goes. Chip is gone.
It's going to the top side here, providing cover. Potentially. Lord will be resetted. 22 minutes here. Popcorn. Opening vision as well here. Nobody pulling the trigger yet. You can see here all ultimates and all spells are up.
So Audi TZ doesn't go for that backdoor play that he went in for earlier. Meanwhile, Fluffy and D are caught. They know where Fluffy is, but Audi TZ on the other side.
Flickers out. That's already a resource wasted. Evos Glory, they will tone it out again. Very, very slow play here. Slow Lord dance between the two.
I think RBL have figured it out though. At this point, send 3 members down below, kill Fluffy, and then teleport to the Lord. But they need to reset this first. No, they're just going for D. Wait, D's going for it. Portal.
Let's see here, Red Tree battle, 9,000, 8,000. Who gets it? It's Vincent! And now Audi TZ will fall out of it. No immortality will be out of the map. Rebellion, they will pull the trigger, but take a look at the damage by runs. Just re-hitting every member of Rebellion. Wind of Nature popped as well. He almost gets taken down there by the Sphere. And Evos Glory, they will find the right answer.
Again though, a 2-for-2 trade. But this time, Rebellion were able to secure this Lord in the palms of Vincent's Retribution. But with 3 members left standing, can Rebellion close this out with how much clear speed Brands already has?
Oh man, wait, Brands might have just made a mistake. He used the entropy in the mid lane. That's a window.
Let's see. Sway low, D and Cars looking to clear. Feather Airstrike invested early to poke Fluffy down. He has an immortality though. Lord baited towards the mid, not the Bane base. That will help with the clear, but Rebellion will be satisfied with taking 0 turrets. Will have to be satisfied with jungles here. Should be the main targets for Rebellion.
Whew. Welcome to the Battle of the Blues. 24 minutes already has elapsed, and we still don't see an end to this. It can go either way.
Yeah, I thought with him using the entropy in mid, that would have been like a big gamble because he needs to clear the Lord too, but turns out that Natalie game damage is enough to do just that. But yeah, Rebellion found the answer to the problem of that stalemate. They have the portals, but the mistake is, why did they go in after the Lord? Get the Lord, back off. That's all they need to do. They have the Lord, they can play with it. If Vincent was alive, he could have actually maybe threatened the end there, especially with Brands using the entropy in mid lane. But Rebellion decided to fight after that, and they were even hesitant to run away. Once you get the Lord evolved, back away, especially when you have a lot of members. Don't fight. Rebellion need to know that here. Discipline is the name of the game for these two teams at this point. You get so much of an advantage with the evolved Lord. Damage reduction when you're around it, and you can play with these waves, so at least, even if you don't get the end, get more turrets, base turrets that will lead to more advantages, that will lead to you having a smoother road for the next evolved Lord.
So it's still the same exact theme for Rebellion in game number 3. It's not as apparent, but it still lies there. But now the situation has changed. Ladies and gentlemen, the Lord is on the bottom side of the map, and Evos has lost their top side inhibitor turret. This should give Rebellion an advantage when it goes down to that stalemate, should it not?
Yeah, it should give I mean, right now, technically, it'll be the stalemate again. I think RBL have the advantage because of the teleports that they have. So technically, like I said before that Lord, they could send 3 members up top to deal with Fluffy, and then they could just portal up to the Lord. But I think Evos now know that. Oh, they go for it.
2-for-1, Fluffy finds the flicker, finds the penalty zone as well. For the delay, flickers out, and Fluffy will keep his immortality.
But that was a good decision making to back off as well, right? They're like, okay, we wasted too much time. We can't take him down. Let's get out. We tried that 50-50. It didn't work out. And essentially, they don't lose anything for it either. Just some resources that should be up in time for their next clash.
Okay. Far lane advantage for Rebellion though. Now up top. Oh!
Annabelle, still no immortality. Finally popped. No immortality popped there. Rebellion, they restabilize Dreams. Use the portal as well. And both teams are just hovering around looking for openings. Looking it on towards Dreams here. Still has immortality. Echo spots Sway low though. Fluffy smells blood. D needs to be careful, needs to reposition. But take a look at the Minion Fury. The backside finds still Vincent and Sway low. Sway low. Feather Edge Strike cancelled. Loses his immortality, but Brands again doing the basic attack, doing work. Annabelle finds one. Vincent falls as well. No retry for Rebellion. Call the ambulance as Rebellion needs it. Take a look at top lane. Cars trying to find the cheeky split. But Evos Glory, they snuffed it out.
Yep, they forced Glocken back, and so Evos understood that they couldn't fully commit onto the fight. So Vincent and AudiTC are gone, but the rest are still up and available. But this is going to be a Lord taken by Evos, despite that far lane advantage.
Weren't able to utilize it, not at all. And Evos Glory, despite not having the teleports, the portals that can get them from up top to the Lord, despite not having the super minion wave up top in the far lane, they've been able to fight through it all, and now they're sieging Rebellion's base down.
Feather Edge Strike already used up here. D versus Fluffy in the mid. Evos Glory though will be able to find the bottom side of the base here at Rebellion. What will they do to defend this Lord? This might be the final push. Evos Glory pushing with 5, looking to grab space. Oh, take a look at Cars here, being the sandbag, but take a look at all the resources being put up. Browns finds a shutdown as he is on a free hit. With his Truncheon, immortality pops as everything will be enough as Evos Glory will find the reverse sweep against the Blue Bulls.
Welcome to playoffs, Evos Glory. What a journey that they have been through. A Cinderella story for themselves. Remember, this lineup, like we mentioned before, it came from minus in the standings. They didn't even start from 0. They started from minus. And they will be the next team to secure the playoffs.